Hey everyone, it's Jacob here back on with another video. So today's video, I thought I'd show my horror movie DVD and Blu-ray collection. It's basically all the horror movies I have on DVD and Blu-ray and stuff. This is basically like a tradition that I usually do every year around, like in October, around like Halloween and stuff. So yeah, and by the way, before I get started, if you hear like any like little noises in the background or anything, that's my dog. She's actually laying on the couch right next to me right now, just off screen. Obviously, you can't see her or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna try and go fast here because I have quite a few DVDs and Blu-rays to show here. I have a few stacks of DVDs and Blu-rays actually right next to me here, because I have quite a few horror movies in my collection because I love horror movies. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So yeah, let's get started. So the first horror movie that I have to show here. This is actually one that many would consider to be a classic, and that is the Blair Witch Project. I got this DVD of the Blair Witch Project from a used DVD store near me for $2. You can see there's $1.99 so right there. So yeah, and this is kind of like a hot take, kind of an unpopular opinion, but I actually don't like the Blair Witch Project that much. I mean, it's a good movie. I do enjoy it, at least somewhat. I don't like absolutely love it, like a lot of other people do. I know a lot of people think this movie's like really scary and stuff, but I honestly don't really understand why so many people think it's that scary because really like the majority of the movie is just like the teens like the kids like just like wandering through the forest and trying to like find their way out and stuff. Like I just don't think it's as scary as a lot of other people think it is. It's still a decent movie though. I still somewhat enjoy it, but yeah, I just don't love it like everybody else does, honestly. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, there's the back, like in the Finch's features and stuff. I'm not gonna read the cases of any of these movies I'm gonna show in this video just to save time. But yeah, there's the back with like the Finch's features and stuff. If you want to pause, we don't read that. Here's inside with an insert booklet kind of thing, and then the disc right there. So yeah, that's that. But I do respect the Blair Witch Project because Blair Witch Project was like the first like big found footage movie, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, pretty cool. Next up, we have the Final Destination movies. I watched the Final Destination movies for the first time with my brother a little while back. My brother had already seen the Final Destination movies, but I hadn't. And they became like one of my favorite horror movie series. I love Final Destination movies. I think they're really good. So yeah, here's the DVD of the first Final Destination movie. I believe I actually got it from the same used DVD store that I got the Blair Witch Project DVD from. I think he has the same $2 price tag there at $1.99 to be exact, whatever you want to call it. You can pause video and read the information about the features if you want right there. As you can see on the top on the front here, it says New Line Platinum Series. This is part of the New Line Platinum Series line of DVDs, basically. So yeah, there's the inside of the disc, no inserts or anything. And yeah, that's that. I like the look of the disc in this one. It's nice and shiny. Back in the day, there were a lot of like shiny, glossy discs and stuff. Most notably was like Disney DVDs. A lot of discs of Disney DVDs had like the shiny, glossy type discs. I kind of miss when discs used to look like that because now like most of the time new releases of like DVDs just have like plain gray discs with like no color art. I mean, Disney DVDs and Blu-rays sometimes still have like disc art and stuff, but it's no longer like shiny or glossy or anything like that. I kind of miss when discs would look like that back in the day. Anyways, next up we have this DVD. I have a Found Destination 2. Got this one for $3. It's actually an Infinifilm DVD. If you don't know or don't remember what Infinifilm is, it was like a line of DVDs that didn't really last for too long. Infinifilm is basically it was like special features that would like play during the movie, which is like pretty cool. So yeah, I thought Infinifilm was pretty cool, pretty unique. I enjoyed it, especially the Elf Infinifilm DVD. I really enjoyed that one. That was always my favorite Infinifilm DVD, was the Elf DVD. But anyways, like the Elf Christmas movie with Will Ferrell. Anyways, kind of coming on here, but yeah, there's the back, and possibly if you want to read the stuff on the back there. Sorry, I did itch my eye there. I had a little bit itch in my eye. Anyways, yeah, here's the inside of the disc, like an insert there and stuff. So yeah, as you can see, there's actually no arc on this disc. It just says Found Destination 2 widescreen. Actually, I think it's the double-sided disc, actually. The side that you see right now is the widescreen version with the Infinifilm features. And then the other side of the disc has the reverse side, if you will, of the disc has the full-screen version of the movie and no Infinifilm features or anything, I don't think. So, yeah. Obviously, the widescreen version with the infinite film features is the better version, if you will, the superior version, if you will. Anyways, that's it. So I have the DD of Final Destination 3, the two disc Throw-Ride edition. This one was also $3. So yeah, this DVD is actually really cool because it comes with a really cool feature, like a version of the movie called Choose Their Fate. Choose Their Fate version of the movie is what it's called. I kind of messing my words there. But yeah, Choose Their Fate version of the movie is what it was called. As you said, at the top it says creating a movie, and it says new interactive viewing feature puts you in control, change the course of the film, and design new character deaths and destinies. New and alternate themes provide many possible options, and colorblind streets including stuff. So yeah, I was like a choose your own adventure movie, which is really cool. So yeah, this DVD is pretty unique because of that, because the Choose Your Own Adventure is a movie that Choose Their Fate version of the movie, if you will. So yeah, here's the inside. Some inserts. There's an advertisement for snakes on a plane that shows how old this movie is. But yeah, there's the first disc with the widescreen movie and the Choose Their Fate version of the movie. And then the second disc, the bonus features disc as well. So yeah, pretty cool. It's probably the best Final Destination DVD in my opinion. So yeah. It also has a cool, like, lenticular cover. It's one of those things where you scratch it and it makes that sound. I know some people get annoyed by that sound. I kind of like it, actually. I think it kind of feels nice. Yeah, but I know some people get annoyed by that sound, so I won't do that any longer. Anyways, next up, I have this Blu-ray collection of the first 5 Final Destination movies, Final Destination 5 film collection, 5 film Blu-ray collection, as you can see here. The disc holders in this collection actually aren't that good. Some of the discs tend to fall out, as you might see them open the case here. Yep, there we go. Yep, the discs for the 4th and 5th movies both fell out. Yeah. Especially just for the 4th movie, the Final Destination, tends to fall out quite a bit. As you can see, I basically have to hold it in here. It's like the disc doesn't have anything to latch onto, which is really annoying. So yeah, the disc holders in this set are pretty crappy. Pardon my French, sorry for my language there, but yeah, that's just how it is. What describes disc holders in this set is crappy, especially the disc holder for the 4th movie, as you can see. Anyways, come on now. Why doesn't it stay in there? It's really annoying. Anyways, there's a Blu-ray disc of the first Final Destination movie, then Final Destination 2 and Final Destination 3. Neither of those have any disc art or anything, but yeah. And of course, the 4th movie, let's get it back in here, there we go. And of course, the 4th movie, the Final Destination, which I basically have to hold in because I won't stay in there. And then Final Destination 5 as well. So, yeah. It's just really annoying that those disc holders are so bad, and obviously I have to hold the discs in whenever I open the case. Yeah, anyways. I have one more Final Destination movie here. This is the Blu-ray of the latest, the newest Final Destination movie, Final Destination Bloodlines. It's the 6th movie in the franchise. So yeah, I did really enjoy this movie. I really enjoy all the Final Destination movies, basically. Even the 4th one, which I know a lot of people thought that the 4th movie was really stupid, but I still enjoyed that one. And actually, the second Final Destination movie, I was gonna say, actually, the second Final Destination movie is my least favorite. I just thought it was kind of boring. I know a lot of people think that the second movie is the best one, but I'm the exact opposite. I think the second movie is the worst one. I thought it was kind of boring, basically. Anyways, there's inside the disc and a digital movie code insert there. The Blu-ray disc, that is, obviously. So I have all the Final Destination movies. So next up, I have the Strangers movies, Strangers Collection Movie Collection. This has the first 2 Strangers movies. The original movie, The Strangers, and then the second movie, Strangers Prey at Night. The Strangers Prey at Night is my favorite Strangers movie. I really like that movie. The first movie I wasn't too crazy about, but I did really enjoy the second movie. Yeah, I can pause me on the other information on the back there if you want. Here's the DVD disc on the inside. There's the disc for the first Strangers movie, and then The Strangers Prey at Night as well. So yeah. And then I also have The Strangers Prey at Night on Blu-ray. So yeah, it says unrated, also includes alternate ending and theatrical version. It's pretty cool. On the bottom it says based on true events, but I don't think that's actually true. I mean, it might be slightly based on true events, but not like totally. I think they for the most part, put based on true events in all the Strangers movies just to like scare the viewers and stuff, like scare the audience. But anyway, Strangers Prey at Night on Blu-ray right here, my favorite Strangers movie. So yeah, There's a digital movie connector in there. I'll take it out because there's a disc behind the insert. We have the DVD disc on the left and the Blu-ray disc on the right. Of course, is yeah, I'm so words I was gonna say. Of course, this is the same DVD disc that was included in that Strangers movie collection that I just showed. So basically, I only have that Strangers movie collection for the first Strangers movie. So yeah. Oops, I'll try to put this digital movie cut back in. So yeah. Pretty cool, transparent like Blu-ray. And I also have the Strangers Chapter 1, which was pretty negatively received. A lot of people pretty much hated this movie. I won't say outright hated the Strangers Chapter 1, but I definitely didn't like it as much as the other two Strangers movies. I mean, I thought it was alright. I didn't hate it like everybody else did, but I didn't love it either. I just thought it was alright. There's actually a 4K steelbook that I got from Walmart. Even though I didn't like the Strangers Chapter 1 that much, I thought the steelbook looked pretty cool, so I wanted to get it. Yeah, this is a 4K and Blu-ray steelbook. That's 4K and Blu-ray disc. There's the back. You can pause me on if you want to read the information about the features and stuff. So yeah, it actually opens from the top here because it's actually a slip cover. Well, actually, before I take that out, the slip cover actually opens like this. And we have the other side of the doorbell and the front of the steelbook with a picture of the strangers. I think the slip cover is actually pretty cool because it's like the strangers are staring at you through the doorbell, through the peephole there, and then you see the other side of the peephole and the other side there. But anyways, taking out the steelbook, here's what the actual steelbook looks like. I think the steelbook looks pretty cool. We have the picture of strangers on the front, the logo on the spine there, and on the back we have the forest and the car and stuff. I think it's a pretty cool picture there. And on the inside here, I'll just take out the digital copy insert, because it's disc behind, of course. So here's the two discs. We have the Blu-ray disc on the left and the 4K disc on the right there. Now, of course, there's a picture behind the discs. There's a picture on the inside of the case and all steelbooks. So let's take out the disc real quick to show you this picture. The picture on the inside of the steelbook is just a bunch of hellos, as you can see. The strangers wrote hello on like the wall a bunch of times. That's what they do in the movie. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. So like I said, even though I didn't enjoy Strangers Chapter 1 that much, I thought this steelbook looked pretty cool, and I wanted to pick it up. Got it from Walmart. So yeah. Of course, there's also the Strangers Chapter 2. I believe it might have just come out or is about to come out. I'm not entirely sure. I've heard that the Strangers Chapter 2 isn't that good either. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hoping that Chapter 2 is at least a little bit better than Chapter 1. One thing that I've heard about Strangers Chapter 2 is that there's like a part in the middle of the movie that's like kind of weird or something. Like some sort of random part in the middle of the movie that just seems like kind of thrown in there. I just realized I've got to put the visual code back in. Anyways, that's just what I've heard about the Strangers Chapter 2. I don't know if I'll see it in the theaters. I might wait until it's on like a streaming service or like digital or whatever. I'm not too sure. I'm not entirely sure I might see it in theaters. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're already up to 13 minutes and still quite a bit to show here, so I'm going to try to go faster. Next up, we have Better Watch Out. This is basically like a Christmas horror movie. I did enjoy this movie. It's basically about, or at least at first you think it's about a boy and his babysitter trying to defend themselves from like a home invasion, but then at one point in the movie like there's basically like a plot twist, and the movie basically changes. I'm not gonna say what the movie changes into because spoilers. Don't want to say any spoilers or anything, but yeah, I did really enjoy this movie. And the girl who plays babysitter, and then the guy who plays the boy's friend. Those two actors actually worked together before this movie in another horror movie called The Visit, which I'm gonna show later in this video. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that movie as well. And then also the actor that played the boy's friend, Ed Oxenbould, he was also in a Disney movie called Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. That's like my comfort movie. I love that movie so much. So yeah, that's that. Here's the inside with the disc. No one touched anything. But yeah, that's that. Alright. So next up we have A Quiet Place, the first Quiet Place movie right here on Blu-ray DVD into a combo pack. I did really enjoy this movie. I think the Quiet Place movies are great. So yeah, check out there's a copy insert here. There's disc behind the insert. We've got the DVD disc on the left and the Blu-ray disc on the right. So I'm just trying to go fast because I don't want this video to get too terribly long. So yeah. we have A Quiet Place Part 2. This one I only have on DVD, not on Blu-ray. But I did enjoy Part 2 as well, but I think I liked the first one better, but I did enjoy Part 2 as well. So yeah. There's the inside with the DVD disc right there. No inserts or anything in this one. So yeah, that's that. Then of course it was basically like a spin-off movie, A Quiet Place Day One. I don't own A Quiet Place Day One. I saw it in theaters with my dad and my grandpa actually. And I enjoyed A Quiet Place Day One when I first saw it, but it's kind of like a recency bias thing. I enjoyed it when I first saw it, but then I thought about it more, and I realized I didn't like it as much as the first two. I thought it was just alright, but when I first saw it, like I said, it was kind of like a recency bias thing. I thought A Quiet Place Day One was pretty good. I did enjoy it when I first saw it, and I thought about it more, and I was like, actually, it was just alright. So yeah, I haven't picked up Quiet Place Day One on like physical like DVD or Blu-ray or anything yet, because I'm not sure if I really care about it enough to like own it on DVD or Blu-ray. But yeah. Anyways, that's that. This next movie is actually a Blumhouse movie called Speak No Evil. This movie is actually an American remake. It was a remake of like a foreign movie that came out like a few years after this movie. I haven't seen the original movie, but this movie is very good. I definitely enjoyed this movie. I watched it with my brother one time. This is the Blu-ray, obviously. So yeah, I did enjoy this movie. Yeah, guess I don't have much to say about it, but I did enjoy it. Here's the inside of the Blu-ray disc. The slip cover, it does say it comes with a digital code, but there's no digital code in here, as you can see. I don't remember if I used I was gonna say I don't remember if I used the digital code and then like threw the insert away, but I don't think I used the digital code. Maybe it just didn't come with the digital code for some reason, even though it says digital code on the front. Maybe that was like a misprint or something, or maybe they just maybe they just like accidentally left the digital code out of that particular copy for some reason. I mean, I don't really care that the digital code's not in there, because I've never really cared about digital codes that much, honestly. But yeah, anyways. Next up, this is another classic movie beloved by many, and that is Jaws. It's actually a DVD that I found at the dollar store once. That's where I got it from. Yeah, I watched the movie once with my brother, and honestly, me and my brother, we both found it kind of boring. I wasn't really a huge fan of Jaws. I know Jaws is like a classic for a lot of people, like a real classic for like a lot of people, but I just found it to be kind of boring. I wasn't really a huge fan of it, honestly. I haven't revisited it since I first watched it. So, yeah. I mean, it wasn't, like, terrible or anything. I kind of found it boring. I just wasn't a huge fan of it, like I said. But anyway, that's the disc. Let me search anything. That's that. Next up, we have this movie I actually haven't seen yet, but this is The Shining. Here's Johnny. So yeah, it's another horror movie that's a classic for many. I guess kind of similar to Jaws. The Shining is known as like a classic for many. I haven't seen The Shining yet. I kind of keep forgetting to check it out. I might watch it soon. I might check it out soon, but yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, this inside is the disc. No one says anything. I obviously don't have much to say about this, about The Shining, because like I haven't seen it. But anyways. Next up, this is actually a collection of movies, a triple feature of movies, if you will. These three movies technically aren't horror movies, but they kind of are. They're kind of like funny movies, like parodies, like making fun of horror movies, and there's these scary movies. These movies are very funny. I definitely enjoy these movies. So I've only seen the first three. I know there's like 5 scary movies. I haven't seen the 4th or 5th ones yet, but they're not as good as the first 3. But yeah, I do enjoy all these movies. The first one is definitely my favorite. I think the first one is the funniest one. But I do enjoy the second and third movies as well, but the first one's my favorite. Yeah, that's the case there. And unfortunately, this is a stacked disc situation here. I've never been like a huge fan of stacked discs. So, yeah. We have the first Scary Movie disc right there. And then Scary Movie 2 as well. And the last disc on the side of the case, there's Scary Movie 3, or Scary Movie 3.5, as it says. So, yeah. Putting these back in here. I don't know what that was. This is random sound. I maybe not put this back in the case there. Anyways, since we have Smile, I do very much enjoy Smile movies. I think the Smile movies are very good, very creepy and stuff. This is the first Smile movie right here. I just have it on DVD. There's inside of the disc, no one search anything, and yeah, that's that. Next up, we have Smile 2. I actually enjoyed Smile 2 more than the first one. I thought the second movie was better. I did really like the first movie, but I enjoyed the second movie more. I thought the second movie was really, really good. As you can see, this is 4K Blu-ray and digital cut combo pack. So yeah, there's a sticker on the front that says Certified Fresh by Rotten Tomatoes, which makes sense. It was a very, very good movie. So yeah. There's the 4K case right there. I'll take out the digital movie code. There's just behind the code, the digital code insert, obviously. We have the Blu-ray disc on the left and the 4K disc on the right. So yeah. And speaking of 4Ks, I believe I've said this on at least a couple videos before, but for a long time I didn't collect 4Ks like at all because I didn't have a way to watch 4Ks. But then I got the PS5 for my birthday like last year, and as everyone knows, the PS5 can play 4Ks. Or maybe some people don't know that. I just assume everyone knows, I guess. But yeah, the PS5 can play 4K discs. So yeah, I decided to start collecting 4Ks after I got the PS5 for my birthday. I don't have too terribly many 4Ks, mainly because I kind of have an older TV, so with my older TV, you can't really tell too much of a difference between Blu-ray and 4K. But I have collected a few movies on 4K, just movies that I really, really like, that I decided I really wanted to have on 4K. But yeah. So that's that. So next up we have the Unfriended movies. I do really enjoy the Unfriended movies. I think they are good. Good movies and stuff. It's the first movie. The first Unfriended movie is a classic. Blu-ray, DVD, and digital combo pack. The case is a little bit ripped on the back there, but no big deal. As always, I'll take the digital code insert out there. We have the DVD disc on the left, and then the Blu-ray disc on the right. So yeah, that's that. Oh, I'll scratch the digital code back in. I think in my goals that I'm going to try and keep this movie under, or this movie, I mean the same movie, I was going to say, I think my goal is I'm going to try and keep this video under a half hour. It's already up to 22 minutes left, so kind of have to try and go past here. Showing these last two movies here. I see I have the stack just fell over. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, that stack just fell over there. One of the stats before movie just fell. Anyway, currently on here, but here's the second Unfriended movie, Unfriended Dark Web. I actually like this one more than the first one. Because I just like the story of this movie more, and I like the friend group more in this movie. I thought the friend group in this movie is a better friend group than the friend group in the first Unfriended movie. But yeah, I did really enjoy Unfriended Dark Web. So yeah. There's no disc behind the insert in this one. It's just the Blu-ray disc. It's not a DVD, it's not a Blu-ray DVD compact or anything like that. So yeah, there's a digital movie code insert, and then the Blu-ray disc there. So yeah, that's that. So next up we have the Paranormal Activity movies, Paranormal Activity 6-movie Blu-ray collection. The Paranormal Activity movies hold a special place in my heart because they're like some of the first horror movies I ever watched. So yeah. And the disc holders in this Blu-ray collection are really good, unlike the disc holders in the Final Destination Blu-ray collection that I showed earlier. But anyways, we have the first Paranormal Activity movie, which for some reason looks like a DVD disc because it's gray instead of blue for some reason. But anyways, we have the first Paranormal Activity movie there, and then Paranormal Activity 2, Paranormal Activity 3, Paranormal Activity 4, Paranormal Activity 5, the marked ones, and then Paranormal Activity 6, the Ghost Dimension as well. So yeah. They have released like updated, and they have released like a couple different versions of like updated Paranormal Activity collection sets that also include the newest movie Next of Kin, and then the documentary Unknown Dimension: The Story of Paranormal Activity, I believe it's called. But I don't really want to spend that much money just to get 2 additional movies. It'd be cool if Next of Kin and Unknown Dimension were available like individually on Blu-ray or whatever, but I believe you can only get those 2 movies like in those updated Paranormal Activity collection sets. So yeah, I don't think Next of Kin or the Paranormal Activity documentary have been released individually. They've only been released as part of the Paranormal Activity movie collection sets. So yeah, don't really want to spend that much money just to get those 2 additional movies. I might have to if I really want those additional movies. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, oops. movie just fell over there. Anyways, got this back on the stack. Anyways, next up we have Orphan. The Orphan movies. I very much enjoyed Orphan. I think this was a very good movie. I think this is actually a blockbuster rental Blu-ray. I found this brand new like a garage sale once. Thought it was pretty cool, so I got it from the garage sale. So yeah, I didn't see it has like blockbuster stickers on it on the front there. Bears inside with the disc. I think it says rent on the bottom. It's a blockbuster rental Blu-ray disc. And then it has a blockbuster logo on the left to indicate there's a blockbuster case, of course. Pretty cool. But yeah, I did really enjoy the first Orphan movie. So yeah. Then we have the second movie, Orphan First Kill. I liked the first movie more, but I did enjoy this movie. And I liked the first movie more, but I enjoyed this movie as well. Orphan First Kill is basically a prequel about Esther the Orphan's backstory. I did hear that they are currently in the process of making a third Orphan movie, which I'm kind of confused about how a third Orphan movie is going to work, because Orphan called her Esther the Orphan. I meant to say, but she basically died at the end of the first movie. And the second movie was a prequel focusing on Esther the Orphan's backstory. So I guess that's the reason why I was confused about how a third Orphan movie could work, was because obviously, like I said, she died at the end of the first movie. And then I don't really know if there's really I don't know if there's really like any more backstory to tell with Esther. The only thing that I can really think of is they might reveal that she didn't actually die at the end of the first movie. She might still be alive, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what the third Orphan movie is going to be like. I'm not really sure how it's going to be, but we'll see. Anyways, my digital movie code insert in the Blu-ray disc. There's no DVD disc or anything, just a Blu-ray. So yeah, this one was obviously the regular retail Blu-ray, not the blockbuster rental Blu-ray like the first movie. So yeah, that's that. Next up, we have the escape room movies. These movies are technically more thriller movies. I decided to still include them because I kind of count them as horror movies. I do really enjoy these movies. So the first escape room movie here, I did quite enjoy this movie. So yeah, I thought Escape Room was a good movie. Okay, digital movie code insert out here. We got the DVD disc on the left and the Blu-ray disc on the right there. That's that. Then we have Escape Room Tournament of Champions, the second escape room movie. I did enjoy this movie, but I liked the first movie more. But I did quite enjoy Tournament of Champions, the second movie. So yeah, there's that DVD disc here, or the DVD disc there. Anyway, no one says anything in that one. The second escape room movie kind of ended on a cliffhanger, with the characters being like trapped on the plane. They find out that the plane is basically like another escape room. But they haven't actually made a third movie. I don't think they ever will, because I heard that that's not what I was gonna say. I heard that the director of the escape room movies basically said that the third escape room movie would be possible if the second escape room movie did good in like ratings and like in the box office and stuff. But I don't think the second escape room movie really did that good in the box office, and so I think they basically decided to like drop the idea of a third escape room movie because they haven't really said anything about it in a while. So it seems like the escape room movie franchise will forever end on a cliffhanger, which is kind of sad. But yeah, what can you do? I'm not ever gonna make a third movie, really. What can you do? Anyways, next we have Talk to Me. I very much enjoyed this movie about like a spirit hand. Basically, this was the first movie from filmmakers Danny and Michael Philippo, as it says on the back here, the Philippo brothers. So yeah, right away when I saw this movie, I instantly fell in love with the Philippo brothers style of filmmaking. I think they make really good movies. They've only made 2 movies so far, but still, I think they make really good movies. I love their movies. But yeah, Talk to Me. Really good movie. I definitely enjoyed this movie. Take out digital copy, insert here. There's the DVD disc on the left and the Blu-ray disc on the right there. Put the digital copy code insert back in. Yeah, we're up to 29 minutes now, so I still have a few more horror movies to show here, so I don't think this movie is going to be, this video, I don't think this video is going to be under a half hour, unfortunately, but I think it'll at least be under 40 minutes, which I think is fine. But anyways, this is the second movie from the Philippo brothers, Danny and Michael Philippo, Bring Her Back. I actually enjoyed this movie more than Talk to Me. I thought Bring Her Back was a really good movie. I really enjoyed this movie. And I actually saw both Talk to Me and Bring Her Back as Regal Mystery movies, which is pretty cool. with my dad, actually. So yeah, pretty cool. And the case comes out like this. There's a picture right there. Then we have the inside with the Blu-ray disc, just one disc there, the Blu-ray disc, and it comes with like some postcards, with like some pictures from the movie on them. I'm not gonna take them all the way out, just because it might be a hassle to get them back in. But yeah, just some postcards there, some pictures of the movie there. So that's it. Get that back in there. Just like 3 more things to show here. Next up, we have an M. Night Shyamalan movie here called Old. I've never been like a huge fan of M. Night Shyamalan's work or anything like that, but I did quite enjoy Old. I thought it was a pretty unique movie, pretty good. This is another one that's technically a thriller, but I decided to include anyway, just because I really like it. And it kind of counts as horror movie, but basically, I thought this movie was really unique. It's about people who get stuck on a beach, and the beach causes them like rapidly age, and they have to figure out like how to escape the beach and stuff. So yeah, I did really enjoy this movie. I thought it was really good, and it has Alex Wolff in it. I enjoyed Alex Wolff and his work and stuff, and the stuff he's been in. Anyways, we'll take out the movie codes right there. I have the DVD disc on the left and the Blu-ray disc on the right. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's Old. And the tagline on the front says it's only a matter of time, because they rapidly age on the beach, basically. Anyways, I actually have one more M. Night Shyamalan movie here. This one is Trap. I know a lot of people didn't really like Trap that much, but I actually did enjoy it. I thought it was pretty good. The stuff that was like in the concert in the movie was definitely better than like the stuff that took place after the concert, like outside of the concert. I thought the movie like got like less good like after they left the concert. I thought the stuff in the concert was like the best part of the movie. I thought after they left the concert, it like wasn't as good, but I still enjoyed it like throughout the movie, like all throughout the movie. Even after they left the concert, it was still decent at least. But anyways, a lot of people thought that this movie was basically made to promote M. Night Shyamalan to like promote his daughter. That's his daughter right there. She basically plays like the singer at the concert in the movie. That might have been part of it, but that definitely wasn't like the main reason behind the movie. But yeah, I do think M. Night Shyamalan's daughter is cute. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, there's inside with the DVD disc there, no inserts or anything. That's it. I just have one more thing to show here. It's actually a collection of horror movies, the Blumhouse of Horrors 10 movie collection. A collection of 10 Blumhouse movies. This comes with The Purge, Ouija, The Boy Next Door, Unfriended, The Visit, Split, Get Out, Happy Death Day, Truth or Dare, and Ma. I've seen most of the movies in this collection. The only ones I haven't seen are The Boy Next Door and Split. I've seen all the other ones. So yeah. I really like The Purge. The Ouija was decent. Unfriended is a classic, obviously. I also really like Unfriended. I already showed Unfriended earlier, the Blu-ray of it. I enjoyed The Visit, not my favorite, but it was pretty good. I haven't seen Split or The Boy Next Door, obviously. Get Out, it's definitely a bit of an unpopular opinion, a hot take, but I actually don't think Get Out was that good. And I know a lot of people really loved Get Out, but I didn't like it as much as everybody else did. I didn't think it was that good, honestly. Happy Death Day I really enjoyed. I thought Happy Death Day was like really good mix of like horror and comedy. Then Truth or Dare, another kind of like hot take or unpopular opinion, whatever I want to call it. I know a lot of, I actually quite enjoyed Truth or Dare. I know a lot of people didn't really like the Truth or Dare movie that much, but I thought it was pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. Then of course, last but not least is Ma. Ma was just kind of weird. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was decent, I guess. It wasn't horrible, but yeah. Apparently they're in the process of making a Ma 2, like a sequel to Ma. Which I don't think really need a sequel to Ma, but yeah, I guess we'll see how it is. But anyways, here's the actual case. Take out the insert here. Here's all the discs on the inside. I think this is a really cool set. I quite enjoy this set. Might even be I think this might be one of my favorite things I have in my collection, actually. So we have The Purge right there, and then Ouija, The Boy Next Door, which I haven't seen, Unfriended, the same DVD disc that's in my individual copy of Unfriended, the Blu-ray DVD and digital color pack. Anyways, on The Visit, Split, which I also haven't seen Split, obviously, and then Get Out, Happy Death Day, and then Truth or Dare, and Ma as well. So yeah, that's it. I forgot to put the insert back in. Let me just get this back in here. There we go. So yeah, that's it. And put this back in here, and yeah, that was it. So yeah, it took a little while to show everything in this video. So it's definitely a longer video, but I guess it's been a little while since I've done like a longer video of showing like a big collection of like some of my DVDs and Blu-rays. So I guess I was kind of due for like a longer video because it's been a little while since I'd done like a longer video, like over a half hour long. Of course, we're up to like 35 minutes long. But yeah, anyways, this is my horror movies DVD and Blu-ray collection. Of course, if you enjoy this video, maybe let me know in the comments down below which of these horror movies that I show in this video is your favorite, or are your favorites. You can have multiple favorites, obviously. So yeah, and maybe also in the comments down below, recommend to me some horror movies that you've seen that you really like, that you didn't see in this video, that I might not have seen before, that I think I might like, but that you think I might like. But yeah, anyways, I'm kind of rambling on here, but yeah, anyways, don't have anything else to say. So of course, like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Of course, ring the bell so you get notified whenever I post any new videos. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So of course, I enjoy this video, and I'll of course see you next time. Peace.